Hi, welcome back. On this video I'm going to show you what to do with this bloody awful sticky stuff. Fondant when you're buying big blocks. I've just done this video and I've just looked back at the footage, and I ain't going to do it again because I hate touching this stuff and getting all stuck up. But at the top of my head's going to be missing all the way through. And to be quite honest, the less you see of me the better. I think most of you will agree. But enjoy the video, and like I say at the end, do subscribe, do comment, do like, do press that little bell button to get updates when I upload a video. And as I say, any comments, leave below. Anyway, on with the video. Hi, winter feeding. As you know, if you look back through some of my previous videos, you'll see I absolutely love making my own sugar blocks. And I'll put a link somewhere probably up here to the sugar block recipe. Dead simple, dead easy to do, but some people have asked me about fondant, that they prefer to give fondant. Well, there's two ways you can do it. You can either buy 12.5 kilo blocks like this one, and I'll show you exactly what to do with the 12.5 kilo block. Or you can just buy the 1 kilo or 2.5 kilo blocks of fondant, and I think they work out £4, £5, £6. I don't really know. I haven't really looked. All I will say is this is far by the cheapest way to feed fondant if you don't want to make your own sugar blocks. This came from Simon the Beekeeper. I'll just open it up and show you, and I'll show you exactly what to do with it. I've made a cheese wire, like a garrote, to make cutting these blocks easier. If that don't work, suddenly you'll see me switch to a great big carving knife. But we'll see. But this is how your 12.5 kilo blocks come. All wrapped up. Get rid of that. Ooh. And they're going to come in this great big plastic bag. Now, while I'm just unwrapping this, don't forget, subscribe, like this video, share this video. It will be up on Facebook and it'll also be up on YouTube. But that's your 12.5 kilo block of fondant. So you're going to need your fondant, obviously. Some bees to give it to. If you don't have any bees to give winter feed to, don't bother go out and buying this. Complete waste of time. And some cling film. I'm not a big fan of one-time use plastic. I would prefer to use sandwich bags, the paper variety of sandwich bags that you can buy, biodegradable. But just for the purpose of doing this, I thought it was far enough going and actually buying some fondant when all mine have actually got me very own sugar blocks on. I'll probably keep this lying round, pop it in the freezer because it'll keep well in the freezer. It's not going to start going all soggy and melting in there. And if needs be, if I do run short of anything else, I'll put this on instead of making up more sugar blocks. But this is 12.5 kilos, so really you want to, depending on how many hives you've got and how many you want to do, you could cut this up into 12 pieces. And all literally you got to do is do yourself a line. So you got 4 and again and again. So now you got 12. This is the homemade garrote that I made there. Or cheese wire. I just thought it might be easier than this because it's very, very dense is the fondant to actually start cutting through. But hopefully he says it's going to be a piece of cake with this. So let's see if we can cut it in half first of all. I do hate this sticky stuff all over my hands, and it is sticky. So don't be doing it on the living room carpet. Otherwise you will be in trouble. Let's lay my garrote wire out. That's about halfway. pull that tight. You watch, this will snap now. Pull it nice and tight, there you go, and it snaps straight away on that one. But pull it through. I really should put the brakes on this table. Every time I lean up against it, that's better. You want to slide forward. But you're going to cut it in half. I might have to carry on with this. And again, I won't cut all this up. Once you've seen one piece cut, you've seen all the pieces cut. Oh, I do hate this stuff. It is so bloody awful sticky. So if you don't like sticky stuff, buy the stuff already in the bags and just and then literally all you've got to do is get yourself a piece of cling film. Put the glove to one side. I'll show that to the wife later. Stick yourself a bit of fondant in there and wrap it up. And we're not going to the beach to put this on because it's bloody freezing outside, and they've already got sugar blocks on, so they don't need this. All you then do is take that along to your hive, tear off a piece of the cling film down at the bottom, leave the rest on, because what this is going to do, that cling film, or if you're going to use the paper sandwich bags, it's going to stop that drying out and going hard. And if it does get overly warm at some point, it's going to stop it running all over and down through the frames. It's going to hold it in more of a compact piece, and literally bang that on top of your frames, and eke round it, your crown board, then your roof, and you're good to go. And that's your bees being fed for the winter on a solid block, because now we're in mid to late November. Yeah, late November. It's 20 something of November at the moment. It's way too cold for liquid feed. So if your bees are running short, or they will be running short, so don't forget, bees mainly tend to run short on food February, March time, most years, because they've got an increased brood rearing going on there. So any stores that they have got, they're going to go through a lot quicker. This fondant is just about going to save them if they are going to run short on food. If your bees are going to run short on food before then, that's why I don't care how much stores my bees have got. I put sugar blocks on, aka fondant if you want to use fondant. I put sugar blocks on, and then I don't have to go near them. I don't need to go check to see if they're running short on stores, because I know they've got the stores and what I fed them already, plus they've got sugar blocks on top as well as. And I'll go around them in late February, and I'll get the crown board and I'll lift it up food and I'll put it down. I don't see if the bees are still alive. If they're dead, they're dead. If they're alive, they're alive. You got more chance of killing them by disturbing them. And if they've got some on top of them, they're good to go. Leave them to it. And that's all there is to literally feeding fondant and cutting up these big blocks of fondant. If you want to use a big knife, but as I say, it's really, really dense, is this stuff. A piece of wire, but be really careful that if you do get a piece of wire, don't wrap it around your fingers and pull it, because it's going to cut your fingers probably before it cuts the fondant. So just be a little bit wary with that. Right, I'm going to crack on. I'm going to get this wrapped up. I'm going to get it put in the freezer, and then if I do need it, I can get it out of the freezer again. If not, it'll still be there next year, winter 2019, 2020, and it'll still be good to go, so I can use it then if I want to. Don't forget, if you've not subscribed, click that subscribe button. There's that little bell on YouTube. If you click that, every time I do an upload, you're going to get a video.